Good evening, and welcome to another songwriting session with Brittany Leocardi. I am very sorry I was not here Wednesday. I said I'd be here Thursday. I was not here Thursday. I was working. The day job called and I had to answer. So I'm here now, and we're going to pick up Audience of One, which I normally export a demo of where it is, but I totally forgot to do that too. Oh, sorry, I just realized these are both on. All right, that should be a little better. If it was echoing, I apologize. So we're gonna just jump right into it and see what we did. Also, if you're watching this recording, or if you're here live, it doesn't really make a difference. I may be working on an instrumental for another song that I said I would do, and my producer followed up with me today when I said I was gonna do it last weekend, and I didn't do it last weekend. So basically, he took me to task today, and I don't like when people are waiting on me, so I think I'm gonna try to hit that tonight, but it will just require a little intermission because I need a different hard drive and a different setup because I have all my contact sounds on a drive that is not this drive, which has all my 2025, 2026 songwriting on it. It's a whole thing. You'll know when we're at that stage of the show. So for now, we're going to just start this from the beginning. I believe actually, this is like all over the place, isn't it? I don't think I ever wrote these out proper. So let's play it from the beginning. I'm going to kind of type out or rearrange the lyrics as it's playing, and then hopefully we'll know where the holes are, because I don't remember. Like you may have seen in previous sessions, I'll sometimes put like a link, like a little message to myself at the top to remember what I was working on. Sorry, I was just looking at the chat to make sure I have that set up, which I do. Anyway, I don't really remember where this song left off, so we're gonna find out right now.
Long after the stage has been torn down and every vendor has left every town, na 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 na. So when it's just you and me content at home, I'd still sing for you, my audience of one, an audience of one, audience of one, audience of one. Troubles come around us, but they never come between. Think they know what's going on, but it's never what it seems. So we take flight through the windows, there's alarms outside. Yeah, we're on the run forever, like Bonnie and Clyde. 'Cause even audience of one, an audience of, audience of, audience of one, audience of, audience of, audience of one.
So we got lyrics. We wrote down kind of what's there, what's missing. Something that jumped out at me right away. We're talking about being on the run forever like Bonnie and Clyde. So I think currently it says, 'cause if we were on a desert island, it really needs to be, but if we were on a desert island. It's kind of a weird transition, because if you're on the run, like, people aren't finding you anyway, but I think it is fine to say, to kind of transition to the island. So let me sing that quick, get that out of my head, and then we'll review what else needs to get fixed.
Being Clyde, but if we...
I forgot how that went. But even if we...
Being Clyde, but even if we were on a desert island, it's...
Sweet. Alright, so that's done. Don't need to have that all caps anymore. I think that one works. And then this very last one, I think this is where we talk about getting old in the bridge, and then we're gonna hit it with like just doing basic stuff. You know, a lot of retired people don't have that much going on. They have their appointments and like, I mean, I shouldn't say that. Like, some people are really doing a lot, but a lot of people are not doing that much. So it's kind of just about like, you know, it's just you and me getting our groceries. Still gonna sing for you. So that's kind of where I want to land. But let's note the gaps. I think that will help me. So we've got the first two lines I feel pretty good about. Painting a little picture there. This person has been on tour. It's talking about the end of tour. It's like coming back from tour. Verse 2 I feel like is pretty good. Chorus 2 I think is pretty good. That leaves the bridge. I don't know if this everything's different now, oh so different now is gonna work. I really want it to work because I like the way it sings, but it might not be what's best for the song, so we will figure that out when we get there. We'll figure that out. Do I want to work backwards? Also, if you're here, please say hi in the chat so I know you're here. Would love to say hi. This song, if you've been with me, we've been working on this. I think this might be the 4th session. I didn't label it because I couldn't remember if it was the 3rd or the 4th. So, not sure, but it's okay. Alright, we're just gonna jump around like we've done before.
Get back home from the grocery store, you know the first thing that... So when we get back home from the grocery store, you know the first thing that I'll do.
I think that's gotta change. I think it's just gotta be different. When it's just you and me and our rockers at home, something along those lines. So this grocery store is kind of like what my first thought was, but I think it needs to be a little more obvious, like what we're talking about.
Get back home. So when we get back home.
Let's try this. So when the crowds are gone. So when the crowds are gone. And it's just us two, you know the first thing that I'll do. Let's see if that works. We're gonna leave that for now. Might not be the final, but we just gotta get something on the page. Like I've said, if you've been with me before, you just gotta put something down. You can always make it better, but if you don't have anything, it's really hard to make nothing better. And I don't remember who told me that or where I picked that up, but I carry that with me Someone else who put that in my brain was working on a script with a friend, and he encouraged the idea of a bad draft, and that really stuck with me because I was writing a song for that script, and I was like so much wanting it to be good that I was paralyzed. And finally he's like, you know what, just do a bad song and we'll see where it is, and that really helped. So put something down on the page. That's the lesson there. Okay, so let's sing what we just did, which is, yeah. So, well, the crowds are gone. When the crowds are gone, or when the crowds have left? So when the crowds have left, and it's so when the crowds are gone, and yeah, let's do gone. I just want it to be obvious that, like, she's not popular anymore. That's what I kind of wanted to say, but maybe it's fine. Also, I'm sorry, the sirens are back. Always sirens in Los Angeles, just doing their thing. All right, here we go. So when we... Oh, I ran that back too late. So when the crowds are gone and it's just us two, you know the first thing that I'll do. I think I fucked up that melody. So when the crowds are gone and it's just us two, you know the first. So when the crowds are gone and it's just us two, you know the first thing that I'll do. That's what we'll do. So when the crowds are gone and it's just us two, you know the first thing that I'll do. Something's a little weird about that melody, but we're gonna keep it for now. So when the crowds are gone and it's just us two, you know the first thing that I'll do. Oh, that doesn't really make, first thing that I do doesn't really make sense anymore, I just realized. So when the crowds are gone, it's just us two. Like cozy at home, that's what I want to say. Cozy at home. So when the crowds are gone and it's... So when the crowds are gone. How about, like, so when we're cuddled up and it's just us two? I don't know, I'm gonna leave that and I'm gonna come back to it because I'm a little bit not sure. All right, let's go to the bridge. I'm kind of working backwards. It feels like natural. I like to go where my energy is feeling, and my energy is feeling like the bridge is what I want to hit next. So we get on a phone, get on a... What just happened in the chorus? On the answer, on the answer, on the answer one. So we get on... Thinking about the future, but will something, but like eventually this is gonna end, you know, this like this life that this person has built. It's, I mean, it's not gonna end, obviously life will end, but what I'm saying is her like popularity and fame or whatever is gonna end at some point. I think the different now things gotta change, sadly. Sadly. So we get on a we're just writing stuff down. It's not final. So we get on a... No, not Legacy's gone. But when people move on, find a new song. That's kind of cool. But when people move on, find a new song. So we get on a phone, get on a go. Oh, everything's different. I love that melody, but that lyric just doesn't really make any sense, even though it sounds so good to me. That is a case of demo love. That you gotta just let it go. It's a temp lyric. It was there to build the scaffolding, and now we have to move on and put the real lyrics in the song. All right. But when people move on, find a new song. Like their life soundtrack. I want that in there somehow. Somehow.
So we get on a flow, get on a go, everything's
Find a new song. But when people move on, find a new song. This is not it. Don't worry. We're just gonna sing it and see if it's better.
audience of one. But when people move on, find a new song to make their life sound true. Everything starts anew. No one knows when they see you. No one knows when they see you.
We're getting there.
But when people move on, find a new song to make their life sound true.
I'm gonna try again and do it right and see if it's good.
Audience of one. But when people move on, find a new song to make their life soundtrack to everything starts anew. No one knows when they see you.
All right, we're just gonna try this. It's not gonna be what we did before. Like the melody is not gonna work with these words. So I'm just gonna riff, and we're gonna see what comes out.
Audience of one. But when people move on, find a new song to make their life soundtrack to everything starts anew. New cycle starts again. Mine will come to an end.
Mine will eventually come to an end. Mine will eventually come to an end. All right, then what? Then what did we say? Oh, no.
The crowds are gone and it's just so when the crowds are gone and it's just us two, you know the first thing that I'll do.
That still doesn't make sense. And it's just us two. So when the crowds are gone and we're just doing stuff. So when the crowds are gone and my name's forgotten, and it's just me and you. It's just me and you. Let's try that. Something along those lines.
It's just me and you.
Let's just try this. Let's just try it.
So when the crowds are gone and my name's forgotten, we'll still be just me and you.
It's a little rocky, but we maybe can get away with it if we sing it the right way.
So when the
I don't know why I went so deep there. I was trying to make a more O and it went a little too far.
So when the crowds are gone and my name's forgotten, we'll just me, and it's just me, and it's just me and you.
No need to rush it, but drag it out. Alright, I'm gonna do a better job singing.
So when the crowds are gone and my name's forgotten, and it's just me and you.
I think that was pretty acceptable.
So when the crowds are gone and my name's forgotten, and it's just me.
Just me. No, I didn't like how I did.
Crowds are gone and my name's forgotten, and it's just me.
Just me and. So when the crowds are gone and my name's forgotten, it's just me and you. It's just me and you, just me and you. Let's try that. Just me and you.
So when the crowds are gone and my name's forgotten, and it's just me and you.
That felt way better. All right, now back to the bridge.
But when people move on, find a new song to make their life soundtrack to. Everything starts anew. New cycle starts.
New cycle sounds like we're getting our period. We're not trying to say that. But I do want to say it's like, people find a new thing to grasp onto. Even within our lifetimes, when you're young, I think you're like, oh, these artists are going to be forever. And some of them are. But a lot of times it's like they come and go. They have rises and falls. That's kind of the nature of it, I guess. So,
starts anew. New cycle starts.
Like a new person, a new archetype, a new favorite person, a new. All right, let's listen.
New cycle starts again. Mine will come to an end.
My time will end. No, we can't say that because we say. Well, we can. I think I'm gonna undo this bridge and go back to what we had. I'm gonna sing the first half and then see what the second half sounds like, and maybe I will stick to what the melody was.
Audience of one. But when people move on, find a new song to make their life soundtrack to. Everything starts anew.
Everything starts anew. Everything starts anew.
People move on.
Oh, wrong track. Everything starts anew.
But when people move on, find a new song to make their life soundtrack to. Everything starts anew.
Sweet. All right, so we got that part down. Now it's the second half we gotta figure out. What are we saying? From the top.
But when people move on, find a new song to make their life soundtrack to. Everything starts anew.
Like another person will step into the spotlight. The spotlight will move.
No one knows. Starts anew. No one knows when they see.
No one knows.
No one knows when they see.
No one knows how or when. No one knows how or when.
No one knows when they see. You are to believe in that and never know.
No one knows how or when. I want to say spotlight. No one knows how or when. Let's delete this. We don't need this. Bye. Okay, let's read it. Like, what are we trying to say? People move on, find a new song to make their life soundtrack to everything starts anew. No one knows how or when. No one knows how or when. Trends, not. I mean, I don't love this, but people find a different trend. Don't love it, but we're gonna leave it for now.
To everything starts anew. No one knows when they see who we are to believe in. Never, 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 never.
We're gonna just sing it. We're just gonna sing it and see.
Soundtrack to everything starts anew. No one knows how or when. People find a different trend. My time will come to an end.
Okay, that did not quite work. What's up, Jelly Bear? Oh shit, sorry, that was so loud. Sorry, I was on the wrong track. We're just writing this song. Songs don't write themselves. This is, I think, the 4th session I have, so I'm just doing some lyrical tweaks. Oh, thank you for following me. I really appreciate that. Are you a songwriter? She waited patiently. Hey! Are you a writer or are you just a fan of the process? Yes. We are getting it going. Sweet! Drop, if you've got like a link to something, I'd love to check it out. Yeah, I'm trying to do this Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but I was busy at the day job the last couple days, so I'm here now. So, oh no, don't say you suck. I'm sure that's not true. And you gotta keep doing it to get better, man. I really wasn't very good in the beginning either. Yeah, that's what you gotta do. Just, you know, do it in your free time, because I also have a 9 to 5. So, yeah, just trying to get it in where we can. That's all we can do. So yeah, would love to hear your stuff. But yeah, I'm just kind of sharing my process, talking through what I'm doing as best I can. But yeah, if you have any questions as I'm going, feel free to ask. Right now we're just trying to get the lyrics to fit in this bridge and also get the like content that we're trying to say. So if you haven't seen the previous sessions, the song is basically about a day one. This person has had like a lot of success. I imagine they're like an artist, writer, singer person. And it's about when their like arc will eventually come to an end and they still have that day one that they would sing to. So I'll play the chorus for you if you haven't heard it yet. But it's very sweet. So we're kind of just, like I said, trying to knock out these lyrics.
Crowds are gone.
Oh wait, I started too late.
So when the crowds are gone and my name's forgotten and it's just me and you, I'd still sing for you, my audience of one, audience of, audience of, audience of one, audience of, audience of, audience of one.
And the chorus is gonna have like a stutter effect, but I haven't done that yet. And yeah, the inspiration was that I'm just on here streaming and I don't have a lot of followers yet, so I'm like, feel like I'm talking to one person, which is kind of fun. So yeah, that's where we're at. Now you're basically caught up, and get back to this bridge. See if we can. I think I just wrote lyrics that I'm gonna sing. Let's see what's here.
No one knows how or when. People find a different trend. My time will come to an end.
Yeah, so I don't really like how that overlaps. I would like to tighten that up just a little bit. So, no one knows how or when. People find a different trend. And my time to shine. Yeah. Oh, sweet. Do you stream as well then? My day one today. That's cool. Yeah, man. It's a very relatable topic. It's very relatable. I think it's very heartwarming to, you know, have people that are with you who's, you know, the small starts and then like keep you grounded, kind of. It's definitely a cool topic. So
no one knows how or when people find a different trend. My time will come to an end.
no one knows how or when people find a different trend. Well, maybe just my time will end, I guess. Let's try that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if it works. We don't know yet.
Soundtrack to everything starts anew. No one knows how or when people find a different trend, and my time will end.
Shit, maybe it was better before. My time will come to an end. Maybe the overlap's okay. Guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna cheat. We're just gonna take the last take so we don't have to redo it because we're lazy.
Thing starts anew. No one knows how or when people find a different trend. My time will come to an end.
So, yeah, I think it's okay. Initially didn't like it, but I think it's okay. Okay, so that's gonna turn white because it is now locked in for now. These are always like up for improving, you know, but I think saying before you came on, you got to get something down to make it better. So get something down. If there's something that bothers you, you can always come back to it. Right now, I think the only thing that is missing from this song to say it's like the first pass is 2 lyrics in the beginning. So the beginning, we're coming from tour, on our big tour. The stage has been torn down. The vendors have left every town, implying that it's like a multi-city tour. And then what happens in the... Oh, yeah. So the chorus, or maybe it's a pre-chorus. Yeah, I think these are pre-choruses, actually. Let me make those pink. I'm very into color coding. I learned that from Chris Bradley, who has a production course. She's amazing. So, yeah, we'll turn those... And these actually should be purple because it's all part of the... bridge. Oh, good. Yeah, color codes are the best. The best. Yeah, rainbow. Exactly. Yeah. All right. So we come from tour. Then we're talking about being content at home with their day one. So what happens between leaving tour and the day ones at home? So it's like we come home, we're tired maybe. So I'm going to play it from the top and see what the melody does in the second part.
Long after the stage has been torn down, and every vendor has left every town. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
So that's the same melody as this part, but I think it's like maybe too busy for the first verse. So I'm gonna think about what I want to say, and I might change the melody because I think it's just doing a little too much. Because we're just trying to get people like in, like, what is this song about? And we're kind of chill, so I don't want to go too chaotic right away. Every town. Long after this room, every vendor has left every town. And we're finally back home. Not home, but we're going to say something like that. We're finally back. We've like let out an exhale. These are not lyrics. They are just like literally brain dump ideas. Last vendors left the town. Every autograph has been signed. Let's just write that down. Every autograph has been signed. Something about like before we do it all again, you know, because a lot of the big artists, like, they go on tour and then they go on tour again. So because we're trying to get into this so when it's just you and me content at home line, which is
So when it's just you and me.
so when it's just you and me long after the stage has been torn down every Vendor has left every town. I've never been on tour, so I can't speak to like what actually happens here. I'm trying to think like what else you'd have to wrap up. What kind of business do you wrap up before you like are home chilling, chillaxing, watching Netflix? Vendor has left every town. We're catching up on our shows, maybe? Ooh. No, I don't want that. We're catching up on our shows. So I'm just trying to bridge the gap between being on tour and being at home chilling. I had a line before. I don't know if it's in here anymore. Oh yeah. This was all brainstorming stuff. Where's that line? Oh, I only need the one who's been... Let's see if this will fit back here. Also, like, I really try not to get rid of my, like, brain dump, because you never know when you'll want it back again. So let me see.
Every town. Na 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 na.
Something, I think it was like, oh, is it in here? Maybe it's in here. Let's see if we can find it. Is it this?
On the run forever.
Nope, that was that.
Na na.
Was it this?
Na na.
Was it in here? Where are you?
Vendor.
Nope, not that.
And every.
Should I get rid of it somehow?
Long after.
Okay, I don't remember where that was, so it's okay. We will survive without.
And every vendor has left every town. So I take flight through the window.
Yeah, this is a borrow from verse 2 gibberish that oh. That does balloons. That was cool. Sorry, not for the live stream, but for my, or maybe it did, I don't know. I didn't quite catch what happened just now, but I did something with my hands and balloons appeared, so that was weird. So I do want to get into this. I only need the one who's been by my side, because that's establishing the day one. So it's like, after all this big, you know, circus has happened, we're getting back to like basics, and you're by my side. So that's what needs to happen in this section, basically.
Na, 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 na. I only need the one who's been by my side. Na, na.
But it needs a little more syllables. I know I said I was gonna cut down the syllables, but I might not. We'll see.
Na, 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 have you by my side.
Oh, it is in there. It was there the whole time.
Na, na, na.
I'm so sorry, there's an alarm going off in this recording, so we're gonna redo that too.
Na, 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 have you by my side.
Alright, let's try drag it out. Let's try drag it out.
Outside, but I only need the one who's been by my side. So when
Dope. Alright, we got one more little piece to do.
so
Yeah, I saw the balloons too. I was like, what's happening? This is crazy. It's funny because I think I've talked about like making like explosions and stuff, and I didn't know how to do it. So I will do some research and figure that out, how to be intentional about that.
so I take flight through the.
Alright. So I think that's too busy.
But I only need the one who's been by my side.
Alright, so a contrast to that would be something about like people trying to give me all this stuff, like long after the stage has been torn down and every vendor has left every town. Yeah, what do you get? You get fan mail, I guess? Fan mail? Like, what's a contrast that could be opposite just this one person? This is all I need is this one person, but I have all this other stuff. So maybe long after the stage when every vendor has left every town. Long after the stage has been torn down, every vendor has left every town. After, I think I want to use repeat after again. After getting all this stuff. What is that stuff, though? We gotta figure out. All right, let's see how many syllables we have and what we can do.
So I take flight through the window, but I only need the one who's been by my side.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna cut this somehow, if my keyboard would work. Okay, it's not working for some reason. Okay. Okay, we're gonna, I guess, change this to a scissor tool because it's not wanting to work. We are gonna copy this melody here, roughly there, and then we're gonna go up. So,
but I only need the one who's been by my side.
Oh wait, no, I think I got that wrong. Hang on, let's listen to these again.
Long after the stage has been torn down, and every vendor has left every town, so I take flight, but I only need the one who...
Oh, I think we do want to do that. Oh, now it's working again. Okay, that was so weird. I don't know why my key just stopped working for some reason.
But I only need the one who...
Alright, let's try that. Go up and then go down after. Maybe. Maybe.
Every town. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
And then down. Jelly Bear. If you are still here, I do want to hear your stuff. If you've got like a link to anything, just drop it in the chat. Or if you want to email me instead, you can message me. If I don't mess up how I'm typing this, you can message me right there. Send me your stuff. I would love to hear it.
Da-na-na-na-na.
All right, let's see if this melody makes sense. It might not.
Long after the stage has been torn down, and every vendor has left every town. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. But I only need the one who's been by my side.
I think I want to say something about fan mail. Like, autograph sign. Oh, you're smoking. Smoking's not good for you. Don't do that. Don't do that. Find, gosh, I'm like, I don't know what's better than smoking, but I'm not judging. I care about your health. I don't even know you, but I know. Do you mind if I ask how old you are? Are you a young person? Or are you an older person? Because if you're a young person, definitely cut that shit out. If you've been doing it for 30 years, maybe it's too late. But my grandma quit when she was I think she was like 70, 75. You're 30. Okay, so we're about the same age. Yeah. Well, I advise you to not, but we all got our shit, so yeah, I just asked you to send me a link to like any music you have. I'd love to hear it. So you didn't miss much. I'm just still stuck in this melody, figuring out what we're gonna say. I think we've got all but one line, so we're close. We're very close.
Long after the stage has been torn down, And every vendor has left every town.
I don't know if it's a double beat to say the stage has been torn down and the vendor has left the town, because it's really not about that. It's just about, we're back from tour, we've seen all these people are obsessed with this person. So I think that's a double beat. So I gotta figure, but I'm gonna work backwards. I'm gonna try to get this third line first. Long after, I do like the idea of autographs signed. Like every autograph has been signed. We're figuring this out somehow. Somehow, some way, we're figuring it out. We've got our solid last line.
But I only need the one who's been by my side. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
I want to say autographs. I don't think it's gonna work. Sadly.
Long after the stage has been.
Sorry, this might be kind of a boring part. I feel a little bit stuck and this might take me some time, so bear with me.
Long after the stage has been torn down, and every vendor has left every town. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. But I only need the one who's been by my side.
Like they're sending me fan mail.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
God, I only need the one who's... Is there a different word besides side? But I only need the one who's been here all along. No, I think this is right. I only need the one who's been by my side.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Alright, we're gonna go visit our friend RapPad. I use a lot of different thesauruses and whatnot, but RapPad I think is the best rhyming dictionary. It's been my personal go-to, mainly because they break it down so well with this like 1 syllable, 2 syllable, 3 syllable thing. And they also tend to like find a lot more rhymes than like other places I feel like maybe don't necessarily. So we're trying to find the line before, but I only need the one who's been by my side. So what's something about like being a big music artist that we can say? You lost what? Oh, your rhyming dictionary? Oh no. Hello, Ayana. Welcome. Ayana's on YouTube. Jelly Bear's on Twitch, so I'm sorry you guys can't probably talk to each other, but yes, we are here finishing a song. We're a bit stuck on verse 1. So just going to the rhyming dictionary and finding, oh, maybe like something was sent worldwide. Oh, oh man, I'm sorry someone stole your rhyming dictionary. That sucks. But yeah, I mean, use the internet's, you know. I think I have a physical one too. I have Sam Cons, I think is his name. Is that his name? It's over there on my bookshelf. I can't see it from here. So worldwide like shows that you are like big time. So can we say something about, yeah, like going everywhere, going country, we're just making up stuff. It's gonna be better, don't worry. Going country to country. Yes, that actually does kind of tie it all together. See, that's where just like a little help from your friend, phone a friend, your rhyming dictionary, your thesaurus, your yeah, all that, just like use that. So I can be on YouTube too. Oh, sweet. Very cool. You've got very cool multiple places. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. It's just if I'm trying to be like bring the conversation together so you guys aren't like isolated, you know. But yeah, I figured I'd stream everywhere just to like hit the most people, but yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna like land on one or the other. So going country. So Ayana, are you a songwriter? Jelly Bear is a songwriter as well. So I'm waiting for a song or something. But yeah, curious if you're a writer or just a fan of the process. Yeah, multi-streaming. Yeah, it took me like my first 4 tries to like understand where the chat was, because I'm using Meld, which like compiles all of them, and I couldn't. It was like very obvious, but I could not figure it out. So, oh, that's cool. You play instruments. Very cool. Well, yeah, we're here writing songs. I'm very close to getting this done, which is very exciting. Let's see if we can fit this like worldwide concept into this third line, and then we can play it and feel happy and maybe come back and rewrite, but you know, at least have a first draft down.
Da na 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 na.
Okay, and we've shaken off. Wait, I got way too much stuff going on in here. This is gone. This is gone. We're gonna save it though, because maybe we'll come back to it. Oh, we're gonna save the autograph stuff because maybe we'll come back to that. Probably not, but we don't know for sure. So we're gonna throw it down, I guess down here somewhere. Okay, so long after the stage has been torn down. Or wait, did I keep that?
And
Oh, we did keep that after all. And every vendor has left every town. Oh, how about this? Every town. And, oh, will that sing though? I want to say something about the adrenaline. The adrenaline has worn off from traveling worldwide. All right, I don't think that's gonna fit, but let's just see if we can make it fit somehow.
and every da na 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 da na 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 na.
We can make it work, but it might not sound good. So let's try it. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. One from the all right, let's see. Maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't.
Every town, the adrenaline's worn off from Trav.
Oh wait, I did something wrong. Oh, I was supposed to say the adrenaline. I did not do that. The adrenaline's worn off from traveling world. Yeah, that's not gonna work, but we'll just sing it and then we'll fix it.
Every town, the adrenaline's worn off from traveling worldwide.
I don't think I wanted to go down, but
The adrenaline's worn off from traveling worldwide. But I only need the one who's been by my side.
so it does work. Sorry. It does work, but it's a little clunky. Could we say the highs worn off? And the highs. And the highs. See, this is like I said, I've said this before. Oh, you love the bass? Thank you. All this is Logic. I don't know if you use Logic, but you just go to new software and strip. Oh, not like that. No, we don't want Captain Chords. No. Captain Chords is a great tool too, but you just go to new track, bass player. I hope you can still hear me. Sometimes gets weird. But yeah, I just picked the key and I bounced this so I can't show you. Or let me show you really fast. I'll just show you really fast. We'll do a new track. New track, bass player. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's insane. It's insane because you basically just put it in there, you tell it what key you want, and then you can do all this manipulation, make the complexity more. Right now, see, it says root only. That's why it's like single notes. But if you do some notes, it'll vary it up. Do more notes, it'll vary it up even more. You can bounce this to MIDI. Selection is MIDI file, and thus, or wait. Well, yeah, I'm not going to do that, but basically you can bounce it to MIDI. If you don't like exactly what it did, you can bounce it to MIDI and then make your adjustments like right there. So it's super easy. I am very much a songwriter. I don't really like dealing with like instruments. I just want to get the song down, you know? So this makes it super simple. And this is a pretty new feature in Logic. Like they did have the drummer for a long, long time, and the bass and the keyboard are fairly new. So I've really been making use of the bass. So there you have it. Which I'm curious, Jelly Bear, which DAW do you use? Are you using a DAW for songwriting? And Ayana, even though you're not like a songwriter specifically, are you using a DAW as well? Very curious. Very curious. Okay, I'm gonna record this because I think this is the last thing we need to do. And the highs were enough from wait, that's not enough syllables.
The adrenaline's worn off from traveling worldwide.
And the highs were enough. Bye. Thank you. And the highs were enough. And the highs were enough. I don't know if we want to say touring. That's a little too on the nose. Every vendor has left. We don't need to really spell it out like that. And the highs worn off from jet setting. And the highs worn off from playing worldwide. Let's try that. I don't know. Oh, that's not how you spell from. That's not how you spell it either. All right, let's go. We're almost done, I think.
Every town, and the highs worn off from playing around worldwide.
Yeah, the syllables are just not quite. They're just not quite right.
And the highs worn off from playing,
traveling around. How about that? The highs worn off from traveling. Sometimes you just gotta like put stuff in to make the syllables work. I think this will work finally. Finally, we might be there.
Every town, and the
wrong trackety track.
Every town, and the highs worn off from traveling around worldwide.
So I don't love around worldwide. All right, I didn't like worldwide. It's too fast, so I'm gonna try to slow it down.
Every town, and the highs worn.
That was off.
Every town, and the highs worn off from traveling around worldwide.
All right. Moment of truth. Let's hear how this verse sounds.
Long after the stage has been torn down, and every vendor has left every town, and the highs worn off from traveling around worldwide. But I only
but does not really work. And the highs worn off. It's still a little wonky.
And the highs worn off from traveling around
I'm gonna do now. I don't love it, but I don't think I have a really good option. So we're just gonna say now, and then we're gonna play it. And then what I'm gonna do later, maybe live, maybe not, I'm gonna give myself like a week and not even think about this song, and then I'm gonna come back and like listen to what's bugging me, you know, because sometimes you go back and it's like, oh, that's not so bad, and then sometimes you go back, you're like, oh yeah, I gotta fix that, but I don't really know. I'm a little too close to it right now, so we're just gonna fix this how we think, and then play it, bounce it, and move on.
Every town and the high.
Oh, sorry guys, I'm on the wrong track again. Jellybear, are you still with me?
Every town and the highs worn off from traveling around worldwide. Now I only need the one who's been by my side.
Sweet. Thanks for sticking around. Worldwide is still bugging me, but I think we're gonna play it one more time and then we're gonna leave it.
And the highs worn off from traveling around worldwide.
What video games do you play? Like, you're trying to stop yourself. Are you saying you're watching live streaming to stop yourself from buying video games? Am I understanding that correctly?
And the highs worn off from traveling around world.
Yeah, it's gonna bug me. I'm gonna keep working this worldwide thing.
Every town and the high.
Shit, wrong track. Damn it.
Every town and the highs worn off from traveling around worldwide.
That might have been cool.
And the highs worn off from traveling around worldwide. Now I only need the one.
Yeah, sweet. Well, I'm trying to be here every Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. So, yeah, definitely tune in. Yeah, I'm a music nerd too, obviously. Okay, so I think that was fine, but now this last part doesn't really match the tone of that part. So I'm going to sing this part again. And then I think we're going to listen to it all.
Around worldwide. Now I only need the one who's been by my side.
You didn't say, what time zone are you in? 5 a.m.? Sorry, I didn't mean that to be so loud. 5 a.m., where are you? That's so late. Are you working tomorrow? I'm concerned for you. Yeah, there's always the replays too. I mean, obviously live is cool because you can like chit chat, but I post everything and I'm trying to really post a demo with it so you kind of know where it got to before you watch after watch the replay. So yeah, anytime. Oh sweet, so weekend you're like party, but will you share where you're based? So curious. What 5 a.m. where would that be? Tunes all night on the weekend. Let's go. Yes to tunes on the weekend. Oh, UK. Sweet. Very cool. I think we did it. Are you ready to give it a listen from top to bottom? See if, we're not gonna really judge it right now. We're just gonna kind of hear, make sure I didn't like miss a lyric or something, and then pray that when I come back to it, I love it. Let's go. All right, here we go from the top. I'm gonna try to scan along with the lyrics as we go too. Hopefully I did that right.
Long after the stage has been torn down, The highs worn off from traveling around worldwide. Now I only need the one who's been by my side. So when it's just you and me content at home, I'd still sing for you, my audience of one, an audience of, audience of, audience of one, audience of, audience of, audience of one. Troubles come around us, but they never come between. Think they know what's going on, but it's never what it seems. So we take flight through the windows, there's alarms outside. Yeah, we're on the run forever, like Bonnie and Clyde. But even if we were on a desert island, I'd still sing for you, my audience of one, an audience of, audience of, audience of one, audience of, audience of, audience of one. But when people move on, find a new song to make their life soundtrack to, everything starts anew. No one knows how or when, people find a different trend. My time will come to an end. So when the crowds are gone and my name's forgotten and it's just me and you, I'd still sing for you, my audience of one, an audience of, audience of, audience of one, audience of, audience of, audience of one.
Balloons. Didn't work. I didn't do it. Balloons. Anyway, that's my song. So thanks for listening. It is done, I would say. Like, as far as the demo goes, I think there's maybe some stuff I will continue to tweak, but I think the hardest part is just getting like a top to bottom. Did I hit all the melody? Did I hit all the lyric? You know, is it basically structured correctly? And then from there, you know, more process. But yeah. I think it also needs like a lot of kind of different production. So that's like a later thing. Also, I'm so behind on songs. I have like a lot of demos, so this one is probably not gonna like get done anytime soon. But yeah, this is step one. Step one is make the demo. So that's what we did tonight. And Jelly Bear, thanks for being here. If you have any questions or want to chat songwriting, I think I'm done writing for the night, but I can stick around for like 15 minutes if you feel like chatting, unless you've left and gone to bed, or if you are working on your own music now, which would be good. But yeah, I would love still a link, or send it to my email address. And yeah, this has been Audience of One. It is Friday. I'm like, do I want to do one more thing? Do I want to call it a night? Thank you. I think it needs some kind of mysterious production. I don't know if you caught it, but like the Audience of One chorus is so simple. I want that to have like a stutter effect and kind of like a, you know, different vocal. Oh, good. You gotta eat. Jelly Bear is making food if you're watching this in the replay. Yeah, so this is always the first step. Get the demo down, get the lyrics down. So it's also like not, you know, because I'm writing this about someone who has a life that I do not have. So I'm also not sure from like would I like release this? I don't know. But yeah, it was fun to write, and I think it's sweet. I think it has a nice story arc. So yeah, I'm happy with it. Yeah, if you want to hang out for a second, I can switch gears and I'm supposed to do a instrumental pass on something with this. Let's see, this hard drive, and I'm missing the other hard drive. Where is it? Is it over here? I don't know. Yes, this one and this one. But I have to change my mic setup. So let's save this. Let's bounce this quick while we're here, so I don't forget to do that. This is version, oh, maybe this is only my 3rd session. Okay, sorry, I forgot how long that takes. So I'm just gonna swap out my hard drives basically, because this one has my instruments on it. My dear friend is producing one of my tracks, and I wanted a more hooky, some people call it an underlick, but like a melody that goes throughout the instrumental that makes you like know, oh, this is that song. So he did a couple things, I didn't really like it. So he's like, why don't you take a pass, because you know you're not liking what I'm doing. So that's what I have to do. That at the beginning of the stream I said I was supposed to do that like last week, and I did not. So I'm gonna quickly switch. Okay, so okay, good. Yes, you can still hear me. Okay, so I just need to take this drive out, put this drive in, and then I'm going to open a new Logic. What? All right. We're back? Yes, we're back. Okay, so this is gonna require a little setup. He sent me a couple of instrumentals that I have to find in my email quickly, or not so quickly. Let's see, where are they? 1.3, 1.4, yes, okay. So download. And this one, download. So yes, here we go. Yeah, Logic is great. What do you use now? Are you using a DAW? Oops, don't open that. love Logic. I mean, Logic has some... Yeah, Fruity Loops is good. Is it still called Fruity Loops or just FL Studio? Alright, so I'm putting all these in here. So one of these... Yeah, he's good at labeling stuff, so that's really nice. Okay, we're gonna delete this. And we're gonna keep... Oh, they dropped the fruity. Got it, yeah. That's cool. Okay. This is a song. There are 3 versions. This is the version I liked the best. This is the latest version instrumental, and this is the latest with the vocals. So let's play from the beginning. I guess the original that I liked. Let's see what this sounds like. I haven't heard this in a long time either, so not a long, a couple weeks. It's been a couple weeks. Oh, also, this BPM is crazy. Where is it? Tempo. Apply. I always get this mixed up. Apply region tempo to project tempo. Yes, that's what we want to do. Alrighty. So here I was just chords. There's really nothing going on. So then he did this one. And I thought that was too much. So I'm trying to find something kind of in the middle of that. So here's what we're gonna do now. Unmute this one. And I'm gonna try to... I mean, the ooh ooh is kind of a melodic hook. Let's play this one again. That's the instrumental. You know what? Maybe the melody is okay and I just don't like the instrument. Because he brought it back a few... Actually, sorry, you probably want to hear the song and not be like just hearing the intro a billion times. Yeah. Do you want to hear this? Or it's done. It's not like it's a writing session. It's just like a song I'm trying to finish. I'm trying to get produced and recorded and all that stuff. This was a very old song too. But I think I like what he did actually. I just don't like the sound. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So Jelly Bear, if you're still here, I'm just going to play the first verse, the pre, and the chorus so you kind of get an idea of what the song is.
You make me believe that I can be better than I am. When doubts creep in and say I can't, you tell me I can. But when I
Sorry, it was kind of hard to hear. It's not mixed or anything. He was trying to amp up the instrument so I could hear it, because I know what my vocal sounds like. But yeah, so that, I think I made my life easier. I think I'm just going to ask him to make the instrument a little less prominent, a little less noticeable. I feel like it's stealing the show a little bit too much. So if he just changes the instrument, I think the melody is cool because he actually brings it back later in the song, and that's like really cool. But yeah, I was just feeling like it was too busy with that sound choice. So, yee! Well, it's about my time to wrap up, unless you have anything else you want to chat about before I go. Thanks for sticking with me, by the way, and being so like chatty. Sometimes people watch, but they don't like really chat too much, so it's nice. It's nice. I'm gonna go eat myself. Speaking of food, I made like one of my favorite things. I don't know if you have any like dietary restrictions, but I made this shrimp veggie pasta, which is like one of my favorite things to make. And but, oh yeah. No, I appreciate it. I was like kind of worried because I like sharing my process, and so far nobody has like tried to drop a lyric or anything. That I was a little worried about that because I would love to like collaborate with everyone. It's just not very like practical. But yeah, no, it's fun. So yeah, I've only had a few people in here, so so far it's been manageable to like chat the whole time and still get stuff done. So yeah, I wish you a weekend full of music. The worst how? Like, do you not like it, or like what about collaborating? Are you not feeling like you're good at? What I wish streaming had was like a voice. Oh, got it. That's cool. Whenever I just zone out and a track appears in front of me. That's interesting. Well, I think, depending on the right situation, it could work. I did a writing camp a few years ago, and there was a writer who was kind of like that. He just kind of was in his own thing, but then he'd like go off and do something, and they'd bring back this like, I think he was like mostly doing lyrics. But there's a way to make it work. Like, it's just being in the right room, with the right people who complement you, complement your way of working. So it's also the kind of thing, a lot of times, like, I'll throw stuff over the fence to people. I'll do a chorus and like ask someone to help with a verse or something, so there's a way to do it like that too, where you're still in your own zone, but like being able to get ideas and help from other people. So yeah, just, it's a process. I haven't written with people in a long time, actually, so that's on my to-do list as well. So, yep. Well, I think I'm going to sign off now, but thanks for sticking with me, Jelly Bear, and happy writing. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next Friday, I hope. All right, have a good night. Anytime.